All right. Well, Arthal remembers I'm alive, and that counts for something. How's it going? All right. I see you there, Nautical. Maintaining that streak. Oh man, life has been crazy. I don't even want to say it's good, but I'm just gonna try and push through it. I really miss streaming. Every time I don't stream, I'm just like, God. Like, yeah. Anyways, so the bad news is, as usual, I don't remember what I was fucking doing. It's Winter 11. So we're gonna spend the first 30 minutes yakking and trying to figure out where we were at. Friendship's looking good. What quests are we on? We're on Cheese Cuisine. We got 11 days for that. Oh, we gotta give Abigail a diamond. What about... Oh, no, we do not want to go to sleep. Mildly annoyed. Do I just open up the VOD here? Hold on. I don't even think I have this VOD uploaded to YouTube. Holy shit. Hold on one sec. Here we go. Content. Videos. Nope. The most recent one is not on YouTube. Damn, okay. Gonna have to open it up here on Twitch. Alright, join me in watching my stream while I sort out where I was at. Hey Pigeon, how's it going? Okay, so we replanted. Yeah, planting. Hey, Ben Pidge. Hey, thank you for the resub. I'm down to like 9 subscribers. The true believers. You and Arthal are like 2 of 9. I appreciate the support. Okay, I made a path. It got real quiet at the end of this stream. You could tell I'm getting tired. I'm not saying anything here. Come on, streamer guy. Talk. I'm gonna poke you with a stick. Alright. Alright, we're looking good. Not much left to do, really. I need to make sure that whether it be Skull Cavern or what. I'm hoping to do Skull Cavern tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, I was hoping to do Skull Cavern tomorrow. There we go. That's the type of information I was looking for. A pigeon? That is so out of character, I'm shocked. But we need some more ore because we need to have all of the kegs ready by Saturday. Okay, or kegs. Like Saturday night, they need to be up so that we can just like. Okay, perfect. Nice and easy. Let's do this. Is the volume okay? I know we had a little bit of microphone issues last stream. I think the positioning and stuff should be good. If anybody thinks I'm too quiet or too... Well, just that. Just that. If you think I'm too annoying or anything else, just keep it to yourself. Okay. Wait, was it mildly? Somewhat annoyed. I could do Skull Cavern anyways. It's Thursday. I can grab a Magic Rock Candy. How many shards do I got? Only one. I can't grab a Magic Rock Candy. Okay, never mind. Never mind. No Magic Rock Candy for me. Okay, I guess we're gonna do the volcano today. I still need 22 more, what do you call them? Wow, all of my ores are ored. Okay. I'll bring some bombs. Fuck, the word that I'm looking for here is magma sprites. I need to kill 22 more magma sprites. We'll do a real quick loop here. We'll check out the stuff here. This is all probably fine. Some turnips, some peppers. These mixed seeds are real mixed. We'll check on the animals. Grab some cheese while we're here. Oh my god, I got a lot of milk. Got a lot of milk. I finally made like more cheesers, and then I gave all my animals golden crackers, so I still don't have enough cheesers. Look at this. Look at this. Hello, Luna. What's up, Zach? You missed a few streams. I missed a few streams. We all missed a few streams. It's fine. No big deal. How's it going, Zach? What's happening? Your streak is gone again, Sass. What the hell? How is your streak gone? You're just not a true fan. I don't know if you had a streak. Hold on. You didn't have a streak. No streak there, Sass. Oh, you did. Okay, you had a streak on... What day was that? I don't know what Room 46 is, but congrats. Okay, I streamed a couple of days in between there, so you must have lost out on account of being a casual. Yeah, I know. 200 greenhouse starfruit, 200... Wow, that's a lot of starfruit there, Luna. I know, my stream schedule is hell for streak maintaining. I don't know how Nautical does it. I know the game blueprints, I just don't actually know what the rooms are, so I don't know how important, you know. That room is. Blazing Bard, how you doing? What's happening? Alright, we can ship that, we can ship that, we can ship that. Do I need any parsnips? I'm gonna save these 2 parsnips just in case. I'm aware there's a winery building, but I don't really know what it does. You played Subnautica 2. How was that? The run is... I don't even know how the run is doing. This run has been so broken up by my life falling apart. Like, the last 2 months have just been hell for streaming. Because, like, my entire, like, real life has basically spiraled out of control. And as a result, I've barely streamed. And I really hope this is the beginning of me streaming again for real. But I can't even promise that. So... you know, we'll see. Okay, I need a few more bombs, I guess. Remember, if I break my promises, there are no consequences. Oh, I'm not... The thing is, I don't want to promise myself, because I'll be sad. I don't care about you guys, I'll be honest. Alright, okay, that's okay. That wouldn't be any use to me given my somewhat narrow time frames, because aging wine is mostly not useful to me, but... You do. I love the chilled out enthusiasm, and also the hope. Yeah, but I'm not really about lying to my viewers. It's not really my vibe. Wait, I thought I already had a... I thought I was using like a basilisk claw or some shit. What the fuck? Am I? Oh no, that was on like, that was on the run that I had to reset, right? Goodbye forever, Iridium Rod. Background static? Is anybody else hearing sounds? You gotta... You can't just say what is with, because I'm obviously not hearing it. If there is an issue with the audio, try to be as descriptive as possible, for my sake. You do hear it. Okay, okay, that's good. But, I don't know what it is. Hold on. So it's the microphone. Okay. That was the test. It was gone while the microphone was unplugged. Okay, give me a... Yeah. Yep, okay, it's picking up something. Hold on, let me, there's some interference on the microphone. Give me a moment.
What about now? Still gone or back? Well, it's not so weird. I'm unplugging things, Luna. There's nothing weird about it. I'm trying to figure out what's causing the feedback on the microphone. No, Zach, this is because I'm recording this, I want it to be fixed. Like, very faint now, okay. Like, I asked for more information. Completely gone now? Yeah, I want the audio. I hate audio interference. I don't want there to be audio interference on the stream. So if somebody notices something, I'm always trying to fix it. So, but you can still hear it. Is that what you're saying? Because like, barely. Shit. Still not ideal. Not ideal. Give me 1 second. I got one more thing to try. Okay, what about now? It definitely was gone because I had the microphone unplugged. Now the microphone is back in. Still there or gone? Completely gone? Okay, I thought it might be. Okay. What's up, Bobbles? Look, you didn't miss anything. I don't know exactly what it was, but I swapped out the microphone cable and it fixed it. So, bad cable possibly. No, it's USB. Good thing I just have random USB cables sitting around. No, it's a different mic problem, actually. You just missed the part of the day where I sit here and diagnose mic problems before playing. Yeah, I don't know. Oh my god. What is that? Oh. I would never torrent. It's not... Well, the thing is, quality, it's probably something is bad, right? Like, I'm in Canada. It's basically legal here. All right. I mean, it's technically illegal, like, everywhere. But, hey, Cassie, what's happening? Look, I'm sorry. You put your anime on Netflix, and things just happen, because I'm not fucking buying Netflix to watch one anime. Okay? It's just not happening. I'm probably not supposed to say this on Twitch, but, like... On a completely unrelated note, don't you hate it when they put Netflix or anime on Netflix? Well, I'm back, Cassie. Maybe forever. Maybe not. Nobody knows. Shoot, I forgot to give my wife a coconut. Gotta give your wife a coconut. Wives love coconuts. Everybody loves anime, Cassie. Everybody. Nope. What are you talking about, Pigeon? No pirating. Pirating is illegal. Okay, the one that's exclusive to Netflix this season. I don't know about older stuff, but they do occasionally get a seasonal one. So the author of You and I Are Polar Opposites has her first work called Ramparts of Ice, and that is exclusively on Netflix this season for some reason. Like, it's seasonal weekly, and it's Netflix exclusive, and it's annoying as hell. It is one of... Spoilers, Luna. I mean, obviously I'm caught up, but other people might not be. But yes, the entire thing is cute. The entire thing is cute. It's pretty great. Yeah, but now people know there's a dragon. Like, come on. Okay. And if they didn't, they do now because I just said it. Beyond the Boundary. I'm not familiar with that. What kind of what is it? Is it an anime or is it just something else that was on Netflix? Oh, it is an anime. Okay. I've never... there's not a lot that I haven't heard of, you know? Like, there's definitely a lot I haven't watched. Arguably most anime, really. But it's rare that I haven't at least heard of a title. These days, you know? Since I turned into such a fucking nerd. Well, I mean, I don't know every anime, only most of them. There's a lot. There's like at least 5. Oh, big room. Actually, this isn't bad. We need to kill these guys, so... And frankly, we need slimes. We always need slimes, so... Did I not bring my cheese? Shit, I forgot my cheese. That's actually a problem. I gotta be extra careful, or hope I find some mushrooms. Yeah, I would love to get a fairy, but I can't just, like, force a fairy. So in between all of the, I don't know, about 8 or so seasonals I'm watching, I've also been working my way through ReZero. And I am into Season 3 of ReZero. Yeah. Look, I still think that Season 1 would be better if Subaru wasn't 30%, was like about 30% less the worst character in existence. But, like, I don't think he needed to be that obnoxious in order for the story to work. That's my main... Like, he's just fucking awful. And, like, in a way that makes it, like, hard to watch, not just... Well, the thing is, he does improve, and part of the story is him improving. I just don't think he had to be that bad in order to tell a story about improvement. You know what I mean? That's sort of my complaint. You could have made him slightly less completely terrible and still told a story about this obnoxious guy getting better. You know? So I think Season 1 kind of sucks a little bit, mostly on the basis of just how unwatchable Subaru is, right? It's just not... It's just not fun. I think that the statute of limitations is up on REM spoilers. Obviously, like, if I were the one who was, like, watching it and you came in and spoiled it, that would be a problem. But as far as, like, the general public goes... you're probably allowed to bring that up. If didn't you read it? That still counts. I'm pretty sure you said you read it. Yeah, that's her. I don't know. I don't think Rem is a bad character, but I think that everyone's adoration for her is a little, I don't know. Like, I don't dislike Rem. I'm not saying she's bad. I just don't quite understand why everybody's so obsessed with her. Like, I mean, Beatrice is right there. Okay, I got a couple mushrooms. That's good. So we're not gonna die. Okay, I will... It's interesting because I do actually think that it drags a little bit around. I think that the Sanctuary arc, which is more or less what happens directly after the Rem stuff, drags a little bit. Like, I think the Sanctuary arc actually just drags. It's not a bad arc, but it feels longer than it needs to be for what happens. It's a lot of backstory and flashbacks and, like... So that is just... Okay, this is kind of interesting because I've been reading a lot of random Japanese Twitter posts lately, thanks to Elon Musk's weird experiment. And something that I have noticed, and I've seen people talk about this in the past too, is that the Japanese fandoms are a lot more like... I don't know if it just comes from the weird being overly polite thing or what, but everybody's kind of just like... a lot more like positive focused, where like this is my favorite, but your favorite might be something else, that sort of thing. Whereas the Western fandoms are very competitive in a way that is just obnoxious. Like, they need to prove that their favorite thing is the best thing, and so they do that by shitting on your thing. You see that a lot. And it's just a really awful, like, it's just fucking sucks. I don't want to read posts from people who are doing that, or like, well, that's cool. I'm glad you're enjoying that. I have not watched that one. That one's pretty far down my list. Maybe someday, but I'm going to finish ReZero, and then I'm going to finish JJK, and then I think I'm going to give FMA another shot. I know that's not exactly recent, but I never got into it, and Daemons of the Shadow Realm is making me want to try again. I mean, I don't know if there is or isn't, but the discourse I see on Twitter definitely goes more along the lines of that sort of thing. Like, everybody's just trying to support their favorite thing, right? Versus, like, and yeah, AOT is a bad one for that. ReZero is a bad one for that too. I think ReZero is good. Like I said, outside of my main complaints are Season 1. And outside of that, I've been enjoying it for the most part. There was some parts of the Sanctuary arc that annoyed me, but it isn't, you know, peak fiction, right? Like, the fans, it has a pretty annoying fandom. Who seem to think it is the most clever, most brilliant, most whatever ever written, you know? G4 someone told me about it, so it's cool, but I mean, if you have the latency for it, that's always the issue. I don't know what your like, I know a lot of stuff is better over there because of just geography, but also you're slightly rural, if I recall correctly. So I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say, so if your latency's good, it's probably like, feels good. Does it taste good? I'll take your word for it. Alright. Oh, Stardew. Yeah, I mean, that... Oh, there we go. That's the last one. Let's fucking go. But yeah, that's not even unique to anime, is unfortunately. It's one of the... Like, the fandom is frequently the worst part of any given anything. Media franchise, video game, it doesn't matter. Oh, that is cool. Oh shit, shit. Can I get to the chest in time? No, that's the wrong one. It's the wrong one. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, but that's... I mean... That show's terrible. Okay, there's nothing to talk about. We can talk about how bad that show is if you want. How many Phoenix rings does one guy need? Oh, I did not know that, no. That is interesting. The first few seasons are fine, but then it runs for like 37 more, and so on average, the show is terrible. How long have I been doing? Okay, Dags. It's only been like 6 months. Yeah, it has been a while, but it has only actually been like 6 months. I think I started in November. But of course, the problem was that, yeah, like, my life has fallen apart over the last little bit. Look, we're almost done. We're almost done. We're getting there. It's going to be very disappointing if I don't make it at this point. But we are getting there. Oh, shit. Honestly, that sort of stuff makes good content. People like that stuff. Same reason they like the Stardew stuff. Like, people... It's interesting because a lot of people don't want to watch streams of new games. You know? Because they don't want the spoilers, you know, they actually just want... Oh, I forgot to give fucking... God damn it. Oh well. Oh well. We're fine. We're fine. It is. It is. It's much harder to get noticed. And also, like... Very happy today. Okay, wait. We're going. Is there any reason why I shouldn't go? Let's check on... Yeah, because they don't want the spoilers. Exactly. That's actually a really common sentiment. I hear that from people all the time. Yeah, if like I said, if you like Mega 10 or Persona or like any of that stuff, it's just an automatic play, right? There's no question. You should just play it. Yeah, challenge content and stuff like that makes way more sense. Or watching people play your favorites. Because now you know the game and you want to see them play it, that sort of thing. It actually just makes more sense. And that's why you see stuff like Stardew still do well 10 years later. Or look at fucking Elden Ring, Dark Souls. Those categories are always busy. You know? Alright, we're going to reset this so that I can... Northern Lion's excellent. Honestly, okay, hold on. Here's a hot take. Northern Lion is the only good famous streamer. There's my take for the night. You can do with that what you will. Download will have to wait for... Yeah, for the new computer, obviously. Alright, I got a bunch of stuff to ship, too. I gotta check on that garlic. That's not today, though. That's all. Okay, Markiplier's more of a YouTuber. I'm not, like, a huge fan of Markiplier, but I think he's a YouTuber and not a streamer. Just because he streams, like, there's still a... It counts as a different thing. It's like there's subcategories, okay? I don't keep track of when games win awards. I didn't know. I would never, ever, 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 in case this isn't clear enough, I would never recommend a game on the basis that it won awards. Because pretty much all video game awards are bullshit. So it would be a terrible metric to ever recommend things by. I would love to do what Northern Lion does. It's just that I don't have the audience, right? Hey, Trindaquill. God, I can't speak tonight. Thank you for the raid. But like the whole where he just plays like new random games basically every day, that would be really fun to do as a stream. But if you don't have an established audience, you don't get any exposure doing that. It just doesn't, like, the structure literally doesn't work as a nobody. It's unfortunate. Because it seems like such a fun way to stream. Trindaquill, welcome in. And Raiders, thank you. How's it going? What's up? I know you will, Luna. And there are a few people who will, but I won't get any new viewers, is the thing, right? My night has been okay. It's been okay. We're doing some Stardew. Seeing... just start doing it. Nah, to build up... No, trust me, I won't. I've been doing this long enough to figure out what actually works as a... If you're trying to build audience on platform, it's pretty tough. And sticking with the same games is the most effective way. Oh, yeah, you'll get randoms. They won't come back. That's the thing. They won't come back because they won't remember who you are. You will have switched games before they even remember who you are. That's the issue. Anything cool off stream? What did I play this year? Nothing. I haven't played much this year. Off stream games. I played Mugenics. I played some Slay the Spire 2. I still don't like it. Yeah, exactly. Like, I built up the stream with Magic. But you know, I basically restarted, you know, over last year, right? But Stardew, no, that Stardew's not a great one to play forever. But like, you need to play, even if you're going to do variety, it needs to be variety in the sense that like you're doing things for several weeks, several months, back and forth. Have some main stuff, because that brings back viewers. You need return viewers, not just new clicks. New clicks are obviously important. If nobody clicks on you, nobody sees you, you know. There's like regulars, yeah, probably about 5 of you. People stop by here and there. Depends on what I play. Stardew, I'll be honest, not great. When I play some of the other stuff, more people come in. You know, I still have 4,000 followers. A lot of them never unclicked it. Hey, Gray, what's up? Yeah, see, if I were to play like, you know, tedious sim games or 4Xs or something, Gray would probably watch me more. That, and the thing is, like a when you build an audience off of a type of game. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. When you build up an audience on a certain type of game, then, you know, people like that, and then they come back, and then they... Honestly, the last couple times I've streamed Magic, it wasn't even that good. Like, it was maybe 20 people. Like, it wasn't like I suddenly had hundreds of viewers again, you know? They don't just... They've all got new habits, right? People are so habitual. They turn on the guy who's there when they're watching streams. And if you stop being that guy, they find a new guy. Right? Like, that's just how it works. It's not even like maybe they don't even like the guy better, but like they switched and he's their guy now, you know? That's just how it works. Right? And I know there's a few people who actually did watch for a while but got sick of the Stardew thing, you know? And so for those people, all I can say is I got like another week left. An actual week of actual streams, so probably 6 months. But yeah, exactly, Dags. That's what I mean. It takes repeated viewing to get somebody to care about a streamer. So if you do the Northern Lion thing when you're small, you're going to get a bunch of people who are going to click on you for like a day. And even if they come back to the category, you've moved on to something else. They're not clicking on you again. You haven't stuck in their mind. It takes repeat views to get somebody to keep coming back. And the best way to get repeat views from the same person is to keep streaming the same thing. Yeah, but that's because all of every Magic streamer sucks. Except for, like, people who I have interacted with in the past, in case you're watching. You're cool. It's true, Bubbles, because as a small to medium streamer, it's the best way to maintain, you know, relevance. You can move around, but having a core game or a core premise is important. Hell, I mean, even Northern Lion, if we want to go back, you know, jump in the time machine and travel back to the ancient days of, like, 2010, Northern Lion was just some dude posting Binding of Isaac videos on YouTube. Right? Like, okay. Most streamers always stream the same thing, Sass. You have to be, like, legitimately big following to be able to bounce around. Like, if you're not going to be, like, the top in a category when you're streaming something random, then you're hurting your viewership by doing it. Like, that's basically the thing, right? Ask yourself, if I go stream this game randomly, am I going to be the top 5 streams in that category? And if the answer is no, you're probably not gaining anything by doing it. Well, and of course, Luna, that's of course the thing, right? If you're just streaming what you want to play for fun, you should. You absolutely should. It's a much healthier thing to do. It is a much healthier thing to do. Trying to grow a stream for the hell of it. I'm not even for money. I'm not even doing it for money. I'm not trying to grow a stream. Oh yeah, I mean that is fine too. Like rotating is probably not quite as effective as single game, but it's still going to be much better than like randomly jumping around, right? Because you're still going to have people are going to be able to find you. They know what you're about, even if what you're about is maybe a couple different things. Okay, I gotta hit some bombs. And then head out. Right, no, that magic is off the table. I just can't do it anymore, right? Strickle, you know, the truth though is, and this is what no streamer wants to acknowledge. It is much easier to become a successful streamer by becoming a successful YouTuber first. But nobody wants to do that because it's a different kind of content and they want to stream. But becoming a successful YouTuber is, frankly, much easier than becoming a successful streamer. And it is easier to become a successful streamer than by becoming a successful YouTuber. Like, it's so backwards. Because the way Twitch works, you simply cannot build an audience the same way you can on YouTube. If you put something decent out on YouTube, people will find it. If you put something decent out on Twitch, unless you have 40 hours a week to always be there, it's entirely possible people still won't find it, even if you're great. Like on Twitch, you only exist when you're online. The moment you go offline, you cease to exist. You're gone. Okay, I'm so distracted here talking about Twitch stuff, but... Jojo, what's happening? Okay, do I have any stairs, or did I use all of my stairs? Are we all stared out? Or did I put them somewhere else? I thought I traded in for, like, a lot of stairs. Apparently I didn't. Okay, I got 85. Huh. Well, this is unfortunate. Plus, unedited stream content is worthless on YouTube. You still have to be editing your stuff and making YouTube content out of it. Well, thank you. I don't know. Fully unedited stuff has never done well. Maybe it's worse than before, but long form stuff people like. No, long form stuff is doing great, but it has to be edited, Sass. One of the best things you can be making on YouTube right now is like long challenge videos and shit. People want to put on a 2-hour video and like... but like they want it to be like... The expectations on YouTube are different, right? It needs to be a 2-hour video where things are always happening, not just like a 2-hour stream video. Right, like people who do with Stardew, one of the most popular things is to do like the whole runs in a single video, where it's just like jumps through each day quickly. People love that shit. That shit goes crazy. Millions of views. Challenge runs on other games, you know, can I do such and such with such and such a weapon, that sort of stuff. That stuff's big right now on YouTube. And a lot of that is longer videos. Yeah, shorts are different, though. Shorts can definitely try to funnel some traffic, but they don't build a community the same way the videos do, right? But they're much easier to produce, and they can get some hits right away. Because, like, nobody's stopping and, like, commenting on... Hey, Dags, thank you very much. I'm sure Luna appreciates that. Okay, we gotta go. I'm so distracted. This is ridiculous. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Now, of course, that's a separate goal, but you aren't monetizing shorts. It's basically impossible. Like, you need many, many millions of views to be monetizing shorts. That's just not happening. I have no data to back this up, but I feel like shorts killed the 5-minute YouTube video. This is just a hunch. But like... Oh man, I'm wasting so much time here. Like the, 5-minute tips and tricks and stuff like that, that's all just been replaced by shorts. So like... The meta for, like, full YouTube videos has shifted more back towards actual longer content because Shorts has filled the gaps for the short content. Again, that's pure speculation. I do not have any, like, information to back that up. But it sounds right to me. Preserve jars are because I simply cannot make enough kegs, and preserve jars only take 4 days. Like, I have such a short time frame that there is no possible way I will ever be able to keg it all before my time limit is up, right? So I'm also making some into preserves, because preserves are still way better than selling it raw. Right? Shit, I forgot a warp totem. I'm gonna start like 3 hours late here. This is no good. Oh well. Oh well. We mostly need to do this for ores, so it's not like absolutely critical that we get a ton of money off of it. I mean, I will have to buy the basement at some point to get the cask recipe for Craftmaster, but no. Because slowly is like, my run is over before that would ever happen. There is no... So, you cannot get iridium quality produce unless you are using, the, island fertilizer, right? Like, iridium quality crops do not occur naturally. So, that is not something I have to watch out for, because I will never have iridium quality crops. Oh, dino eggs. So the interesting thing about dino eggs, only if you have the treasure book. Dino eggs are so funny because they count as artifacts. So if you have the treasure appraisal guide, it triples the price of the dino eggs, making the gold and iridium ones worth more than the mayonnaise. Oh, let's go. Right, yeah. Off to a good start. Oh my god, I forgot my fucking cheese. I might just have to restart the day if we don't... Maybe we'll get lucky and find a ferry, but... This is such a good run, though. We're already on floor 34. That was like 5 shafts in a row. I'm just gonna be eating these eels for health is what's probably gonna happen here. The problem, though, is all of my damage was from the shafts. I wasn't getting hit. I was still taking damage. Well, there's a parrot egg. That's the wrong trinket. It's a level 4 parrot, at least. I'm just a happy guy. Yeah, I mean, once you're monetized, you can't not run them. Like, it's impossible. But, like, you can't disable them. You had an awful experience. It was your own fault. What did you do, Luna? What did you do? Welcome back. Hey, Math Bar, what's happening? Karoshi! Sorry, you missed all the anime talk. You can say things. You can say lots of things. I mean, we weren't actually, like, we were just, I was mostly teasing Kuroshi, but what were we talking about? We talked about a few. I'm watching about 8 seasonal ones at the moment, as well as working my way through ReZero. So, you know, I watch a lot of anime. It's not always wrong. Sometimes they're just agreeing with me. One Piece, trying to catch up with One Piece is not something I recommend to anybody. But, anyways, welcome there, Bar, or Math Bar? I don't know. I don't really know how to abbreviate that. It's a weird situation. I don't... Am I caught up to it? No, it's fucking insane. It's a waste of time. No one should bother. That's my hottest anime take. You should not bother watching One Piece. Not because it's bad, but nothing is that good. Like, that's the thing. You don't need to watch 1,200 episodes of anything, okay? You could watch, like, literally, like, 30 great animes in the same amount of time it would take you to catch up with One Piece. That's the problem. The opportunity cost of watching One Piece is simply too high. It has nothing to do with the quality of One Piece as a show. Like... Well, that's no good there, Luna. You should not do that. Anyways, what you should be watching right now is Witch Hat Atelier. That is the anime of the season. Maybe the anime of the year, but definitely the anime of the season. And it's a good season. Yeah, it's no big deal, right? Just ask anybody who went to a lot of concerts in their teens. Ah! Yeah, no, that's why I said in their teens, because then you were too cool to wear earplugs. That was exactly it. Anybody who, like, goes to a lot of concerts as an adult probably, you know, has a bit more sense. Hopefully has a bit more sense. We're making pretty good time. It honestly doesn't even look like we started 3 hours late here. This is a good run. If only I hadn't forgotten my cheese, it would be an even better run. Probably, but was it worth it? Like, it could have been. I don't know. I never DJ'd, you know. Alright, we got some cave carrots here. We can eat those instead of eel. I haven't, no. As I mentioned, the fandom is the worst part of literally everything, so I don't really, like, seek out content around things I like. In fact, the more I like something, the less I want to know anything anyone else thinks about it. It makes watching stuff so much more enjoyable. Oh no! Okay, good. I still have enough for one more, one more staircase. I thought I was stuck dino hunting. Yeah, so, like, the big thing is, like, at this point, I'm too old to want to seek out and find... Oh my god! We got it! There it is! Alright, I just had to take another 1 month break in order to materialize it. Let's go. Hat acquired. Okay, so what I was saying is, I spend a lot of time on social media, but I tend to dislike discussion of, like, media that I enjoy. Right, shows, that sort of stuff, because, like I said, at this point, I'm far too old to want to hear the opinions of media-illiterate teenagers on things that I enjoy. It is not improving my life in any way. Yeah, it's like my Canon Stardew hat. I don't know. Are you, Sass? Look, I mean, if you want to share your media illiterate opinions with me, the right place to do it is in my stream chat, because then at least I'm getting chat interaction from you. You know? That's actually, like, the compromise. No. Okay, teenagers are dumb as shit is not a boomer attitude. Right? implying that a specific generation of teenagers are dumber than average, that is a boomer attitude. But teenagers have been dumb as shit since the beginning of time. Okay? That is just true. Because they haven't developed into full people yet. They're basically practicing being people, and they're not very good at it. Kuroshi, goddammit. I almost made a reference to that myself a few minutes ago. Oh. Opinions about what I said, which part? I'm just curious. You don't have to share the opinions. I'm just curious, like, which thing you had opinions on. Or wait, you had opinions on the propeller hat? I don't know what's happening anymore. Oh, but I mean, that is... Okay, that's fair. Sure, you don't have to share your opinions. But I'm not saying this as, like, again, it's not like this generation is stupid. I'm just saying teenagers are half-formed, okay? That's literally it. Like, it doesn't make their feelings less real. I just, at this point, know that I don't need to care about what they have to say for the most part. Especially when it comes to things like media. They will figure it out themselves. Or they won't, at which point they can turn into stupid adults, and then I will continue to not care about what they have to say. Like... But, like, social media makes so much more sense once you realize that, like, half of the shit you're reading is teenagers. It's particularly bad in, like, certain fandoms, you know? Certain things, like, depending on what you're, you know... Okay, so I understand what you're trying to say, and I don't have a strong opinion on that. Because, like I said, I'm not trying to do the generational thing here, right? I don't have an opinion on the generational thing. Yeah, that's a different... That's something else entirely. Also true, though, Pursuit. Cannot deny that. I don't even think they're 60. Are they 60? I feel like most of these are like these are like late 70s people. I've met a lot of 60-year-olds, and they're generally more together. I'm sure there's some that are, but I'm just saying I don't even picture 60-year-olds when I picture those sorts of things. Like at 60, you're not even old enough to be president of the United States yet. I don't know. I wasn't around to deal with teenagers 2 or 3 generations ago. Obviously, there's generational trends, but those are more like ups and downs, like swings and various stuff, you know? Like, I think they are in some ways and not in others. Like, I actually think that, like... And again, this isn't because they're worse. This is sort of a cultural thing, right? Yeah, that's the thing, right? They are less impulsive at a bunch of stuff, and then, like, more about other things. Like, it just... Yeah, most of Gen Z aren't teenagers anymore. We're going through that whole, like, millennial thing again, where nobody remembers how old these fucking people are. That's what I'm saying, Dags. I'm saying like teenagers are dumb in the same way they've always been dumb because they haven't fully grown into adults yet, right? Not that there's anything particularly wrong with this group. I think some of them are like 17 bubbles. Like it's a 15-year range, you know. But yeah, most of them are not. That's fair. I mean, that's actually that's always kind of been the rule too. Like, we can talk about whatever, but I might feel obligated to respond, and you know, whichever direction that goes is on you. Damn, Bubbles, you old as shit. Also happy... Yeah, that's what I meant. I meant happy birthday. It came out as damn you old as shit, but I meant happy birthday. It's just it's a simple mistake. Alright, we managed to survive with no food. We did pretty good. Well, okay, but that's the thing, though, Dags, is, like, you are, though, right? Like, you are going to have more in common with a 2000 than a fucking 86, right? And that's the sort of like misleading part about generations, you know? And let's be honest here, the beginning Gen Z and the end Gen Z, completely different people, right? Like, you know, the labels are not as useful as people make them out to be. There we go. 300 exactly. Not bad. And then we'll have to see how much we got on the other ores, too. Look at that. Look at that. That's a pretty good number for not wine. That's actually a really good baseline there, Bubbles. Like surprisingly good. Now that I think about it, like I definitely drank from the hose. Seriously, you're missing out. Hose water just hit different. Alright. It's kind of like... I think the hose water spiritually has a lot in common with the night water. Okay? Like you know night water, right? Like it's better than day water. Like when you just sort of like stumble out of bed in the middle of the night to the bathroom and you like either have a glass in there or you just cup your hands in the sink. I do that second thing all the time. But like that is the best water, and hose water was like a higher level of that, you know. Something you can only experience when you're like a kid running around and it's hot out, and you know it just you can't recreate it at home. It does depend a lot where you are. I find the tap water here in Alberta is pretty tolerable, but some places is not so much. All right, later, Luna. I'm hoping it's tomorrow, but it could be a month from now. You never know. That's what's so fun about my stream. It's always a surprise. Alright. Oh, I should have got ores. What am I doing? Why did I pick ladders? I'm not going laddering today. There's a lot... How many garlics do I have? I don't know. Okay, bananas, mangoes... Ooh, the beets are ready. Sweet. Do you know where your children are? Yes. No problem. Yeah, I'm hoping to get back to being on a little earlier there, Luna, but, you know. I'm just working with what I can manage at the moment. Well, the thing is... So the actual problem is, you can't even entirely blame the parents. A lot of the shit that we did is illegal now. Somebody would call fucking, like, child services on the Gen Z parents if they raised their children. Even the way we were. Like, not even fucking going back further. I mean, I assume some do, but definitely not as common as it was. Okay, what's my garlic situation? Absolutely, yeah. Man, bikes were freedom. I don't know if that's a thing anymore. I don't, but it was. It absolutely was. Do I not have fucking garlic seeds? Like, what did I do with... I'm so confused. Resetting the run really fucked me up because, like, I have, like, ghost memories of, like, doing things, you know? And, like... Is it 10 beats for what's-his-face? I think. I don't remember now. I'm keeping all 18 of them because... Okay, yeah, no garlic seeds in there, but... So, I I need 15 more. No, I don't need any more iron because they're all there. How much copper do I need? I need 35 bars, right? Yeah, I did that too, Dex, right? And it is weird. It is weird. I don't know what it would be like. I didn't have, like, I'm glued to it now because, of course, I am. It's fucking... Haley Jane, thanks for the follow. 2026, right? Who isn't? But I don't know what it would have been like if I had been then, you know? I had to, like, I chatted with my friends online. Fucking MSN Messenger and ICQ and shit, but you had to be home to do that. I wasn't texting until like late high school, like or just after high school, you know, like around there. Yeah, it's definitely, and don't even fucking. You just be best friends with ChatGPT, and you don't even need to text anybody. All right, who needs a gift? Using the landline to call friends? Yeah. Alright, Leo, Dwarf. Krobus is done. I need Leo and Dwarf for the week. What do you mean I don't have any? Oh, there's a feather. Maybe I got a gold one in here. Let's check. Nope, no gold ones in here. Alright. Wait, hold on. We're gonna make these dino mayos. God, landlines. I was having a conversation with a friend just the other day about, like, when landlines really started to fall off. Because, like, I never really had one. Like, as soon, by the time I moved out, I was like, you know what? They were still pretty normal. Most people had them, but I was like, this doesn't seem necessary. How'd that go, Sass? Honestly, like, I liked using it, but I just was, like, certain, like, mainly the webcam, having some trouble with, you know. So. I mean, now, I think, the estimates are, like, only, like, 1 in 5 households has a landline anymore. It should feel like one at this point. So I need like 175 copper ore. I guess I gotta go buy that. Right? You should just ask them if they actually know what the save symbol on software is. Okay, kegs need how much wood? 30 wood, so for 100 kegs I need 3,000 wood, so I need to go grab some wood from Ramen as well. Oh, yeah, there are a bunch of ways you can screw that up there, Sass. See if we can grab Leo while we're up here. Well, you should have installed it on a separate, like... Oh, is he at the library? I bet he's at the library, isn't he? Damn it. Like, is Linux on a separate drive, or at least a separate volume than Windows? Like, it should be, right? It has to be. Child bed? I don't want a child bed. Windows 7? No, that would be a tough sell at this point. Okay, so we need 3,000 wood. For the kegs. And then... get that basement going. Cool. Okay. Now we gotta go home and make kegs. That's fair, yeah. There you go, 101 kegs. Let's fucking go. Nice. That's a lot of kegs. Oh, we were talking about what I was going to stream next, and I think, you know, honestly, I don't have, like, a main game. I don't have any sort of idea for that. Like, you know, this is going to be my thing. But I was thinking it'd be fun to play some Elden Ring. I enjoyed that little bit of streaming Elden Ring I did. That was a good time. Maybe I'll do an Elden Ring run just for something to do. I mean, I know some about CPUs. What's the question? Ever a WoW player? Many, many, many moons ago. Not a current WoW player. Not at all. WoW has the slightly too big of a category for exposure problem too, which is always a 5700. I mean, if you're specifically looking for AM4, it's a pretty decent CPU. Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat. And if I want to switch to upgrade to anything newer, I have to get DDR5. That's the fucking problem. Which costs like infinity dollars per gigabyte. No, the X3Ds don't exist anymore because people bought them up. Yeah. When the memory crisis started, everybody bought out the AM4 X3Ds. You cannot get them anymore, and if you do find them, they're marked up so much that you might as well just buy the fucking DDR5 and get like a fucking like 9,000. Yeah, a 7 or yeah, or a 9. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, there's no the few that do exist are so jacked up that it's just pointless. So I have a 5950X. That's what I have, which is pretty great for streaming because the whole like 16 core thing actually matters for like video rendering, but it doesn't help with gaming. 5950X, yeah. The 50s were released like later. They were like a later release. Like, so the 5900X was like the original, and then there was the 50s were dropped later into the 5000. But like the R9s are only good for like if you're doing like video rendering or like that sort of thing, because you're not like doubling the cores over the R7s doesn't help you game, right? It has made a huge difference for OBS, but not for gaming. Like the 5800 X3D is still like the... No, it's worse than the X3Ds, but it's better than anything else. Like, the X3Ds are still going to have slightly better gaming performance, but it is like... It is not slower. Like, it's just not better than the X3Ds. I looked into it pretty extensively before I bought it. Basically, the 59 has similar performance to the 58. The difference is just the cores, right? So it's a pointless upgrade for most people. Going above the 58 doesn't, or the 800 doesn't do anything usually. You're just wasting your money, you know? Unless you're doing something where it'll help you. But for like average gamer, you're gaining nothing by going from R7 to R9, you know? But you're not losing anything. Okay. That was good. We actually got that all done. That was the important part for today. I do need to go find Leo real fucking fast, so. Yeah, the 5700 is just a little bit slower, but it's like almost as good. My understanding of it is the 57s are still pretty solid. They're a little bit slower than the 58s. That's the only difference, right? And this thing has been fantastic since I got it. Like, that is the wrong tent. God damn it. Where is Leo? There it is. No, but like... Well, I mean, a little bit. I've streamed Elden Ring. Streaming Elden Ring just pushes it by default because Elden Ring is such a weirdly CPU-intensive game. And then running OBS at the same time is a lot. I couldn't do that on my older CPU. Like, it just didn't work. What did I pay for this? I think I paid about... Hold on, Subnautica 2? Hold on, let me see. Let's see, what do they say? Jeez, they recommend the 7700X. That's not... No, wait, that's not the... I'm looking at the recommender right now. It's 7700X. Not 7900X3D. What are you on about? For Ultra, sure. But that's the thing. You're not supposed to run games at Ultra. That's not how it works. Just because you can't run a game at Ultra doesn't mean you can't run the game. Alright. I'm getting like a bit of a headache for some reason here. Just give me a moment. I'm gonna grab, I think, a Tylenol. Oh, you know what? I need to cook this iridium as well. Yes, that's a much bigger ask than the Ultra requirements, right? That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, 3600X. Okay, so like 5700X over 36. Like, you'll definitely get an upgrade going to the 5700. I don't know. Like, I don't think it's gonna be like. Don't expect it to be massive, but you'll definitely get an upgrade. Okay. So, what about shipping? I mean, swapping it yourself. Does the hardest part in my experience is getting the cooler off. Actually swapping it is really easy. Like, did you do your own, or did somebody build it for you? So the AM4 sockets are really simple. Like, there's the little lever, like you pull it up and you just lift it right out. Like, it basically only sits in there one way. It's very, very easy to install. The hardest part is going to be removing the cooler from the current CPU so that you can get it out without, like, do you know what I mean? Depending on how old it is, you know, how cemented on there your cooler is. Okay, we're gonna ship some stuff here because I really want to get these. Okay, banana, that is a sap, garlic. Yeah, not the cooler off the motherboard. Cooler off the motherboard is just screws. That's easy, right? Like, it should be braced, usually with like 2 or screws, depending. That's relatively easy. You just unscrew that. But then it's glued onto the chip itself with the thermal paste, right? And you kind of need to like twist it off in order to remove it from the socket. And then if you want to reinstall that CPU, you got to like scrape it clean and stuff. Like, that's a whole thing. But you don't need to do that to do the upgrade, right? Because presumably the 57, those won't come with a cooler, I don't think. Is the 57 an R7? I mean, that is actually the correct answer. I can't remember. Is the 5700 an R7? The R7s... Yeah, the R7s do not... That's the thing, hey? That's what you want to look at? Yeah. The R7s do not come with coolers. The R5s do. Yeah. I bought a Phantom Spirit here for my my new CPU. That's fair. You can do that. This thing is incredible, though. It's silent, and it's like... I looked online, everybody's like, yeah, this is the only one worth buying. Just buy this. And I was like, okay. So I did. And it's incredible. Anyways, okay, what was I doing? I was shipping some stuff. Is that an egg? Is that a... Okay, I shipped a beet. I shipped a garlic. I need to ship a sap. Okay, one sec. Hold on. You need a better cooler then. If you're just using the stock one, the stock ones are fine, but not for overclocking. Don't overclock on the stock cooler. Now, I bought this guy. Amazing. Best cooler I've ever used. cheap, fucking silent, like, so good. Okay. We need a sap. What else we need to ship? That's Amaranth, right? Yeah. Void egg. Is that a bug meat? No, it's not a bug meat. What is that? No, no. I mean, this doesn't look cool. This does not look cool. But this is like, it's a Taiwanese company, and it's cheap, and they're incredible. But I'm not a looks cool kind of guy. I don't have any lights on anything. So wait, what the fuck is this? What is this? What am I looking at here? Is it just wool? Have I not shipped a fucking wool? No, wool's right there. Thermal, right? Hold on, here. I don't know where I got mine off Amazon for cheap. I didn't order it from them, but oh, they have RGB ones. Interesting. I didn't know this. I did not buy any RGBs. Jeez, they have a lot. Wow. I just bought the basic one because it was dirt cheap, but they have a bunch. Alright. So, like, actually, what is this, and why can't I figure it out? Need to look it up. Stardew shipping. Oh, it's clay. Oh my god, it's fucking clay. Yeah, honey and pickles. How have I not shipped pickles? This doesn't make any sense. Didn't I ship, like, fucking hundreds of pickled pumpkins? Or was that also, like... I think so! I literally have no fucking idea anymore. There's no cucumbers. Like, there are no cucumber pickles. There are no cucumbers in the game. Like... Okay, void egg, I will have to go get. Go grab the void egg. Alright, what do we got here? We got wood stone. I'll ship one of those. Grapes. But yeah, that's definitely what's happening here. I have, like, I'm getting the runs. They are just blurring together somehow. wood clay. Truffle oil, right. I saved some truffles this time. I need to make an oil maker. Hold on. No gold bars. Okay, can't do that right now. Duck feather? Shit. I'll ship one of those later. Okay, okay. Yeah, see, and the flowers, right? Because, like, the flowers I did... Yeah, interesting. It's so weird. It's so weird. Okay. So, rabbit's foot, tea, bug meat, which I just shipped. Which one is this one? Maple syrup. Did I didn't ship a maple syrup, eh? Oh, I gotta grab the rabbit's foot, right? And then all of this stuff. Did I not plant pineapples? What the fuck? Or did I plant pineapples and they're just not grown yet? I don't even know anymore. Okay. So we need one of those, one of each of those. We need slime, batwing, okay. One battery. One of these. I gotta go check on the pineapple situation. Don't know. I don't think we talked about Subnautica. You might have mentioned it once, but I don't remember talking about Subnautica. So, yeah, no, there's no pineapples planted in here. What the fuck? Unless those are pineapples? Let's see what these look like when they're growing. Oh, those are pineapples. Never mind. We got pineapples planted. I didn't plant it, no. It's been on my wish list kind of forever, just as like a thing I was mildly interested in, but I've never played it. Never got around to it. Squid ink. Did I grab the rabbit's foot? I don't think I did yet. Where are they? Okay. Radioactive ore, radioactive bars, smoked fish, moss. Oh, I need to make a dehydrator. Okay, the last few bits are all dehydrated stuff too. Wait, I have a dehydrator. What the fuck? We'll do dehydrated fruit. I need a moss. Do I have a fish smoker? Can I make a fish smoker? Did I not buy the recipe for the fish smoker? God damn it. Oh, I did. Sea jelly, cave jelly. I don't have sea jelly or cave jelly because I don't know what I've been doing with my life. Okay. That should catch up that. Yeah, see, like, I totally remember going to the island, catching the octopus, like, doing all of this stuff, you know? And, like, I didn't. It's all done. Like, my brain is mush on this run. Like, this is ridiculous. The reset and then all of the quitting totally fucked me. No! We passed out. Alright, today is definitely somebody's birthday. I also have a bunch of jade I gotta go hit the desert about. Yours, right, yours, okay. Oh, I forgot to grab the void egg. I also need to make a gold bar before I forget. Ooh, let's make a bunch of gold bars. I don't know what for. But let's just do it because we can. A chocolate cake and some obsidian. Reasonable request. Oh, I thought I shipped a garlic, but I converted it all, that's right. Okay, so this is looking a lot more complete. I need to ship a fiber. Oh, there, we got some mushrooms. We'll, Oh! Did I really only get one artichoke out of that entire thing? No, I got two. Okay. Shit. We're gonna seed these artichokes, and if I don't get, like, at least 4, I'm going to, reset the run. Or reset the day. Got a ship a void egg, so.
I don't remember if I need the wheat for anything.
I mean, that's too broad. And the biggest problem with AI, one of the biggest problems with AI, is that that it's just a marketing term at this point that refers to a bunch of different bullshit. Can you be more specific? Okay. Where do I put the... There we go. That'll work. Grab the mushrooms. I mean, okay, so it's kind of interesting. Like, LLM as a search replacement has become somewhat useful, but it's mostly because the search engine sucks so much now. Like, old Google was way better than using a fucking shitty chatbot to parse through results. But new Google, like Google in 2026, is so fucking trash that it's actually better to use a chatbot to parse through results at this point. Like, it's fucked up. They, like, ruined their own product. Oh! Gotta get tapping. Tapper, 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 tapper. Well, because fucking it's not here. That's the thing. Like, it's not here. No, this isn't talking robots. This is fucking like autocorrect that lies to you. We didn't get the thing that was in movies. That they've really like, personal opinion, they really tainted it by forcing it on people in a way that was like really unpleasant. Like, most people don't care. Most people aren't concerned about the ethics or anything like that behind like the fucking software they use. They just want it to work and to be good. And AI didn't work. It wasn't good. It wasn't better than just doing things. And they tried to like jam it into everything. And like they had to justify its existence by forcing user adoption. And they forced user adoption on shit that kind of sucks a little bit. And I think that ultimately hurt them because it has a negative... A lot of people have a negative experience with it. I think it's Evelyn today? No. Wizard? No. Harvey? Yeah, it's Harvey today. Yeah, Microsoft is the most egregious one, right? Mm-hmm. And the thing is, it has gotten better. It has legitimately gotten a lot better. But, like, it's still not perfect. And in many cases, it very similar to how people pushed blockchain software. The average end user does not care what powers their software. Nobody wants to use something because it's AI. They don't care if it's AI or if it's blockchain or if it's NFTs or if it's fucking God vomited it up himself. They do not care. They care if it works. The end experience is what matters to the average user, not the backing technology. So as soon as they start marketing technology based on the thing behind it, that's when you know, like, that's the problem. Any tech that is marketed based on, like, what's powering it is usually, like, insincere to some degree. I did, yeah. Maybe they shouldn't have fucking broke it in the first place. Like, come on. Fuck. Windows 11 makes me so mad. Yeah, I mean, that's the one that everybody was clowning on there, like the DLSS 5 or whatever, takes it a step too far, right? It's basically just an AI filter. Yeah. Like the existing one that was basically AI upscaling is an excellent use of AI. That is like a legitimately useful thing that AI is good at, isn't like, ethically ambiguous. Like AI upscaling is cool tech. But like running my Resident Evil characters through an AI beauty filter, less cool tech. Yo, Diabo, what's up? How's it going? Oh, did I just throw all my mangoes away? God damn it. Fuck, I need a gift for Leo, and I just threw all my mangoes away. Man, mangoes are I wish I could just pick fucking mangoes off a tree. No, we were just talking about AI in general, and how there is some cool stuff that has come from AI existing, but it's also mostly been used to market garbage. And that they really kind of, hurt themselves by forcing it on people on the basis of, ooh, it's AI, right? Like, the end user does not care what powers their software, only what it does. I mean, that's kind of true for any sort of thing like that, right? At some point you can, get lazy as a result of certain options. Like, I'm not saying they are or that they will, but you could, right? Like, it's a possibility. Okay, what was I doing? I'm having a hard time focusing. We need to hit Harv with a coffee or some shit. The not-so-good doctor needs his fix. We need to pumpkin the Shadow Man. And who else still needs commercial affection? Back in the day, old games would just render the game 720p in the UIB. Yeah, there's some pretty funny stuff back in the day. I remember trying to play certain... Yeah, no, it was funny. It was bad. Alright. Gus? Is the other one Gus? Gussie and the dwarf. Okay. Gus and the dwarf. Unless I got a feather today and didn't notice. I don't have anything for Leo. He'll have to wait. Yeah, no feather. Okay. That is good, though. I mean, and that's the ideal, right? If it's helping you enjoy things. I do like the pushback on, AI-generated advertising, though, because it's... Most people can recognize it. Even as good as it's gotten, there's, a... You can tell, right? And, if you use AI generated art to advertise your business, it actually just makes you look bad. It makes you look cheap. Honestly, reels are actually harder to tell than advertising. That's the reason. SAS is onto something there, right? It's very bad at making it look unique. Whereas with reels, they're usually just trying to make it look real. Generating people has unfortunately gotten very good. And you have to look for other stuff. But like the type of stuff I'm talking about is like people like using it to like advertise their businesses or like that sort of thing. Where like anytime you get it to generate a fucking poster, it always looks like it was AI generated. It has like a style to it. Like it's not even so much a quality issue as it is a style. You can't get it to not look that way most of the time. It has this like hyper real sort of like weirdness to it. Even if it doesn't have any errors. Where's Krobus at here? Not quite done. Hopefully one more pumpkin. There's old Gussie. Yeah, it has really ruined funny animal videos too. I just can't trust any funny animal video anymore. Like at all. Ever. Because it's much harder to tell with animals because like you don't get the same like uncanny valley quality that you do with humans, you know? Wait, what the fuck is this? Oh, yeah, it's literally a muscle. Okay, never mind. We're good. Is it, though? How can you be sure? Alright, where's that fish smoker recipe? Oh, wait, no, I bought the fish smoker recipe. Never mind. It was the fucking jellies I didn't have. Okay. What time does squid show up? I forget. Oh wow, I need 2 cave jelly because I still need to sell one. Okay, let's off to the cave. We'll try to get those last couple fish. I'm just wondering like what else I need to be doing here. I need to double check here. Well, I'm gonna double check my list. Alright. Oh, shit. I still need Pepper Rexes. Right. Oh, my God. I'm getting so confused by the whole thing. The only recipes that I'm missing are Kent's. The crafting recipes that I'm missing are just from... So we need fiber seeds, geode crusher, bone mill. Yeah, those are the 3. Mm-hmm. Oh, did I forget to fucking catch a salmon? Alright, we'll have to magic bait that one. You know what? I have the fishing blessing today. I should go do. What do you call it? I should go catch the glacier fish. Let's go catch a glacier fish. Wait. Hold on. We gotta give this stupid doctor his stupid coffee. There you go. Happy birthday, Harvey, and good riddance. Oh, now we get a cutscene. No thanks. I need an oil maker. Where's my oil maker? There we go. Those can go in there. I don't know if I need any of these. Like the mussel? Do I need a mussel? No, you get like a ton of them on the thing, right? It's just that... Oh yeah. I could see that. I don't know much about it, but... Yeah, the mini forge. Boom. Boom. So I remember this correctly. Yes, perfect. And then the iridium pan is next. That was the order that I did them in. And perfect, it worked. The one thing about resetting the file, don't even need to save scum that, because I just still remember. Alright. Alright, we're off to catch a stupid glacier fish. Good old glacier fish. Nice and easy. One shot, one kill. We got there. Alright. Yeah, the fishing blessing slows them down so much. It's like shockingly easy to catch. this to the dwarf. We need some cave jelly too, so hopefully we get two. We need 2 cave jellies, 1 to ship and 1 to craft a fish smoking apparatus. Oh, that was a little bit feistier. I thought maybe it was an ice pip, but it wasn't. There's the ice pip, nice. Oh yeah, that's a lot jumpier than I expected. Down to 80. Nope, down to 100. Wonder if it's an unlucky day. That affects jelly spawn rates for some reason. Oh, fuck me. Fuck! I'm so out of practice here because I haven't been playing. Oh, well, at least I got a jelly. Okay. I need 1 more jelly. And another lava eel. God damn it. Alright, there's the second jelly. Now my lava yell. Let's go. Oh, yeah. That's cool. I should have saved this for tomorrow, I think. I have the community cleanup quest to do still. I think that's the next one. River. Yeah, honestly, this is probably the end. This is, like, already later than I want to go. It's just that I started so late. I'm just trying to get a little bit in where I can, but I'm hoping to be on earlier. So, thanks for watching. Okay. Gold bar. Did I ship a gold bar? I suddenly can't remember now. Oh well, we'll ship another one. Cool. No! Fuck! 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 Can I make it? Can I make it in time? Okay, we got there. We got there. Now we're gonna pass out. Oh, yeah, there we go. Right on the road. Nice. Pull up a nice patch of asphalt and have a fucking... have a nap. Alright, Alright, well, that was cool. It's good to be back. I'm going to keep trying. Probably Sunday through Thursday when work allows it. That's sort of more or less the thing. I mean, if you're overseas, consider that Monday to Friday. But Sunday, Thursday night, Monday, Friday morning. So if I'm a morning stream... But that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. If you're new, follow me so you know when I'm on. If not, or join the Discord, you know, that sort of stuff. Have a great night, everybody, and I'll catch you later.